We are not watching another product launch. We are watching the beginning of a war, not between companies, between systems, between models, between visions of intelligence itself. And this time, the machines are building faster than we can measure. It starts quietly, a prompt, a question typed into a machine, simple words, but behind them, trillions of parameters. Data scraped from the edges of the internet, mathematics layered over probability, and a new kind of intelligence waiting for instruction. This is the setup, not of a demo, but of a transformation. This is where the conversation gets dishonest. Because online, the clips look identical, but the real experience depends on what you can access. Right now, I'm in ChatGPT. I'm not asking it to be clever, I'm asking it to be useful. I'm moving through the interface. This is the moment most people skip, but it matters. Now I click the plus icon, look at what shows up. Add photos, create images, deep thinking, deep research. That list is the pitch. It's saying this is not one feature, it's a whole toolbox. Now I test something simple, how to write a resume, and it responds fast. Clean structure, clear steps, no confusion. This is the reason ChatGPT became the default. It works the first time, even when your prompt is basic. Now I push it, how to start a YouTube automation. This is a real request. Not motivation, not theory, a system, a pipeline, steps you can actually build. It starts laying it out, what to automate, what tools you need, how to structure the workflow. Now I switch to Kimi. Same goal, same style of test. I scan the left panel, docs, research, Kimi Cloud. This is the part everyone keeps hyping. So I click in, new chat, and there it is. Meet Kimi 2.5. Visual, agentic intelligence. There's a button that matters. Try agent. I click it, and it's locked. This is the point of this chapter. The real power lives behind the paywall, not a small feature, the headline feature. So I keep going anyway. Same prompt again. How to start a YouTube automation. Kimi takes longer to spin up, but it does start building the plan. And the output is solid. It's not nonsense. It's not hype. It's capable. Now I show something Kimi is known for. I drag in a large PDF, a full plant-based meal plan, one instruction. Analyze this meal plan. Suggest improvements for better nutrition and weight loss. Now watch what happens. It parses the file. It doesn't panic. It doesn't collapse into generic advice. It starts breaking the plan down like an analyst. What's working? What's missing? What would slow weight loss? What would improve recovery? And this is still the free experience. So here's the honest takeaway. ChatGPT feels faster and more polished in the moment. Kimi feels like it's built to chew through bigger inputs. But the real fight is not only model versus model, it's access versus hype. Because the thing everyone is shouting about, the agent swarm, the agent mode, the advanced layer, most people cannot even touch it. And that changes the entire story. The swarm awakens. This is not evolution, this is escalation. The war has begun, and it's only going to get intense. But orchestration is not free. Every model, every agent, every swarm runs on hardware, and hardware runs on capital. AI is not powered by hype, it is powered by money. Real currency becomes digital leverage. Investment turns into compute, compute turns into dominance, and dominance reshapes the market. Behind every flashy demo is infrastructure. Warehouses filled with servers, cables, cooling systems, power draw, massive electricity consumption, massive financial burn. The AI war is not fought in prompts. It is fought in data centers, and the side with more compute always scales faster. This is where the tools stop being assistants and start becoming engineers. I am not building from scratch. I already have a workflow, but two nodes are corrupted. Instead of rewriting everything, I copy the raw JSON. I paste it into a structured prompt. Act as an expert automation engineer specializing in N8N. The instruction is precise. Fix the broken node, preserve the workflow, return corrected JSON. Now it reads the structure. understands the logic, identifies the issue, rewrites the node cleanly, no guessing, no trial and error. I copy the output, paste it back into the engine, and it runs. That is leverage. Now we escalate. I upload a simple image, a login interface, nothing fancy, just a visual design. Then I give it a serious instruction. Act as an expert front-end developer. Generate React code. Use Tailwind CSS for styling. This is not autocomplete, this is interpretation. It analyzes layout, understands spacing, breaks down structure, then it starts building. Responsive container, input fields, state handling, validation logic, component structure. It explains what it's doing. Then it prints the full implementation, clean, structured, executable, from a single image. This is not chat, this is production acceleration. And if this is the free layer, imagine what happens when agent systems take over. This is the build phase. Not hype, not headlines, work, quiet work. While the war plays out online, people are already adapting, learning how to prompt, learning how to structure problems, learning how to collaborate with machines. This is not about replacing humans. It is about amplifying them. A journal on one side, an interface on the other. Human intent, machine execution. The line between creator and tool starts to blur. Code flows faster, ideas move quicker. Iterations shrink from days to minutes, and the world begins to reorganize around that speed. The holographic Earth is not science fiction. It is infrastructure. Billions of interactions happening in real time. On phones, on laptops, in offices, in bedrooms, people building, testing, deploying. The real shift is not loud. It is practical. Those who learn to build with these systems move ahead. Those who ignore them fall behind. Build mode is not optional. It is already active. This is the speed test. Same file, same prompt, same conditions. Plant-based meal plan uploaded to both systems at the exact same time. ChatGPT parses instantly. Kimi takes a few seconds to load. On paper, Kimi 2.5 promises extreme speed, but in the free tier you feel the delay. Now the real test begins. Same instruction. Act as a performance nutritionist and fitness coach. Analyze macro breakdowns, suggest improvements, make it practical. I hit enter on ChatGPT. It responds immediately. Structured analysis, protein adjustments, macro balance, actionable steps. 3 ways to implement changes this week. Clear, fast. Meanwhile, Kimi is still thinking, still parsing, still loading. When it responds, the quality is solid, thoughtful, detailed, competitive, but speed matters. For most users, speed feels like intelligence. So here's the real question. If the free version is this close, what happens when the paid agent layer unlocks? If Kimi 2.5 runs at full power, does it outpace everything? Or does ChatGPT adapt again? So what is the verdict? ChatGPT wins the part that matters most today. Speed you can feel, answers you can use. It starts fast, it stays practical. Kimi shows a different future. Not just one model, but many. A system designed to scale, to orchestrate, to stack intelligence. And that is the trade. ChatGPT feels like a tool. Kimi feels like a platform. But the real story is not the logo, it is the access, because the strongest features do not sit on the home screen. They sit behind a paywall, and that paywall decides who gets the advantage. This is where the AI race is heading. Not only smarter models, cheaper compute, faster pipelines, and armies of agents doing work in parallel. If that future lands, it will not replace one app, it will replace entire workflows. If you appreciate the work that went into this documentary, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe, and tell me what you want tested next. More model comparisons, cost versus performance breakdowns, or real-world automation builds? Drop it in the comments. This race is moving fast, and we're just getting started.